Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you joining me. And for you new folks, thanks for checking out my channel. I appreciate that as well. I am super excited today because I've got a really cool watch. I've been wanting to review one of these ever since they came out. Today I have the Oris Propilot X Calibre 400 and a super long model name that I'm not going to read out. And again, I've been wanting to review one of these ever since they came out. I think these are really, really cool watches. Let's check it out. All right, guys, we'll get into this thing, but first check out my Amazon shopping channel. If you like any of the other watches I've reviewed on my channel, as y'all know, I get a very small commission if you buy from my Amazon store, so whenever you do so, I definitely appreciate it. So this is Oris packaging. I reviewed, I think, the Roberto Clemente Oris Big Date. I can't remember, Big Crown, I can't remember what it was. It was a while ago, so I'm a little familiar with Oris packaging, but it's simple, it's elegant. It's not super fancy, but it's just very well done. So you got an outer sleeve here. Here's the inner watch box. Open this up. There we go. And you get a, let me see, a little pamphlet here. Official manual. There's a bigger manual inside. There's the manual. Setting time on your watch, like a little quick start guide. There you go. None of y'all care anything about any of this stuff. But actually some of y'all do. Down here at the bottom is a little tray, like a little chest of drawers. Here is the big manual. And this is, I found this interesting that everything opens to the right, which is kind of cool, I guess. There's your warranty card. And of course, there's your big product manual. So pretty cool. And inside the actual watch case, you get the watch, of course, and you get an extra link. So there's the watch. Pull it off this pillow, and you get a little extra link down there. So let's go ahead and take this thing off the pillow. Man, I'm gonna talk about this clasp later. I love this clasp. Really, really cool. All right, so let me get all this stuff out of the way, then we'll talk about the watch. All right, guys, here we go. So here are all your specs. Okay, you're looking at a 39 millimeter titanium case. It's 12.3 millimeters thick. It's 47 millimeters lug to lug. Comes on a 20 millimeter titanium bracelet. It is water resistant to 100 meters, which is 330 feet. It gets the Calibre 400 with a 5-day power reserve, guys. That's 120 hours. Amazing. And of course, you get a sapphire crystal with AR coating. If you want to check out all the specs, make sure you check down there in the description field. You can nerd out like it weighs 102 grams. Of course, it's windable, it's hackable, all that other type of stuff. Again, check down there in the description field. So guys, again, I've been wanting to review one of these for a very long time. And firstly, I want to thank the owner of Saltzman Watches out of Newport, Rhode Island, a guy named Evan. Thank you, Evan, very much for letting me review this thing. It's a super cool watch. And I'm going to give you a spoiler alert. There's a coupon code. If you want to save 20%, head on over to Saltzman's Watches. Again, you can save 20% by using the code MAV20. That's MAV20 for 20% off of your entire order. Normally, I save that till the end of the video. I figure, you know what? Let's just go ahead and tell them now. So again, MAV20 gets you 20% off your entire order. And again, I want to thank Evan so much for sending this thing out. It's a really, really cool watch. Now, the fit and finish of this thing, I think, is really what kind of surprises, well, actually doesn't surprise me, impresses me the most. This is a titanium watch, but it is extremely light, but gosh, it feels solid. I mean, it feels incredibly well made. I mean, it's a Swiss watch for sure, so I would, kind of would expect that, but this thing, the fit and finish is just on another level. To me personally, I absolutely love this thing. I love the turbine look of the bezel right here. You can see it looks like the blades inside of a jet engine, if y'all can see that. And it also repeats that on the back. Same thing. You can see those looks like little fan blades. And I love the caseback on this. It's see-through caseback, and it is screw down. You get to see that beautiful movement. I mean, I'm telling you, man, this watch, guys, it's really on another level. It's just, I mean, I've reviewed Swiss watches before, but for some reason, this thing is just absolutely blowing me. I think it's the fit and finish, the 5-day power reserve. It's a combination of, tons of different things. The crown on this is the absolute smoothest I have ever reviewed in my entire life. The crown pop on this is perfect. I mean, it doesn't take too much to unscrew it. Boom, nice loud crown pop. And then again, it has a definite stopping point. Takes very little to screw it in. Gosh, I absolutely love this crown, man. The only gripes I have about this watch, honestly, I think for me personally, I think the hands are a little too small. That's just me personally. And I think the dial colors, they have some kind of eclectic dial colors. They're either too bland or they're too bright. Like that Kermit, let me go ahead and show you the Kermit. That's the one that really got some notoriety because it's so, kind of that lime toxic green. There's the Kermit. And then you have some other colors that are just kind of odd to me. I would have preferred either a black dial or a white dial or like a gray dial. I want some more contrast because I'm so used to dive watches. I'm used to all of that contrast, like a black dial or a white dial or a gray dial or a dark blue dial in lighter hands. So I guess I'm just used to that contrast. Again, it feels incredibly well built, even though it's made out of titanium. You got some nice crown guards there for the crown. The dial itself is kind of like a really subdued, kind of almost grayish blue. You've got Oris screen printed up there at 12 o'clock. You got 5 days above the 6 o'clock date window. Date window is nice and legible, actually, which I appreciate. Again, there's the crown. It is a signed crown. You got little crown guards here. Here's the case. I still have the stickers on here. Super light, super comfortable, really, really comfortable to wear. And this clasp is so incredibly cool. You can see it's spring-loaded. Oh man, I love this clasp. I wish they would put this clasp on all their watches. Really, really cool. Still got the plastic on it. Here is the hang tag. There you go. Here's some sort of other like seal. And I think it's got a QR code. Yeah, it's got a QR code on the back. That's probably for warranty purposes or maybe, for your manual or something in case you lose your manual. There you go. The thing about this watch is I wish it would also make it just a little bit bigger. So this would be the perfect watch for me if they made it 40 millimeters, gave it bigger hands, and again, some black and white dial options. I think it would be absolutely perfect. It's great. It's like 95% of the way there for me personally right now. But again, just add a couple things to it. And I think it would be absolutely perfect. I really do think those hands are a little too thin for me, honestly. But, it is what it is. But I really, really like this watch. It's nice, thin indexes. I mean, it's just so well made. It just oozes quality. You have to really hold it in your hands and try it on, guys, to really understand what I'm talking about. And that Caseback, that is incredibly cool. That see-through Caseback, 5 days, 120 hours. Man, that's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. See if I can catch the text here on the clasp. I don't know if I can or not. I think it says, I can't read that. I ain't gonna lie. But of course, it's a machine scissor clasp. Wow. I mean, this is an expensive watch. Absolutely, it's not cheap. But if, again, you use that MAV20 code, this watch is regularly $4,600, but with the code, it comes out to $3,680. So keep that in mind. Now, that's, you're getting 20% off your entire order. So if you buy multiple watches, that 20% applies to each item. So, take that as it is. Again, it's an expensive watch, but you definitely can save some money. I'm kind of fascinated with this thing, even though it's got a couple things that I don't like. I'm just fascinated probably with the build quality the most. And that 5-day power reserve, it's ridiculous. I reviewed Oris's before. They're fantastic watches, guys. They really are. I wouldn't say they're an entry level. I would say they're slightly above an entry level for a Swiss watch. I'm a little flabbergasted. I mean, they're just incredibly cool. All right, let's go ahead and try this thing on. I get to use this really cool clasp. It's got the most satisfying snap ever. See if I can catch that on audio. Oh, love it. I mean, right out of the box, it fits me perfectly. That's just coincidence, but oh my God, it feels so good. It feels fantastic. Super light, comfortable, snug on my wrist. Man, really, really, really cool watch. I just wish they had different dial colors, man. I just want some different dial colors. That Kermit version, that green is too much. They have a Miss Piggy version. I'm like, come on, man. I mean, so far as IPs go and intellectual property, and I mean, really, you know, the Muppets, I don't know. I guess they couldn't afford some of the other more expensive IPs. But anyway, so again, black or white dial, gray dial, 40 millimeter case, bigger hands, and this thing would be absolutely perfect for me. But as it is, it's, again, 95% of the way there. All right, so there's the watch. Now, to undo it, you just pop it. Boop. Oh, really cool. All right, let's check out the Lume. Y'all are not going to be impressed with this Lume. I promise you. I mean, it's not a dive watch. It's not meant to have incredible Lume. It just isn't. You know what I might do is I might check out one of the big crowns. I might check out one of those next. This, again, I love it, but I don't know. I might check out one of the big crowns. All right. Here's a Lume. I mean, it's honestly, it's barely got any Lume on. I mean, the hands are lumed, and the very, very end of the indexes are lumed. There you go. I mean, it's not a Lume monster, man. It's not really meant to be. So there you go. I mean, it's okay. I'm sure it's some sort of superluminova, like BGW3 or something. I have no idea, but I'm sure it's some sort of superluminova. And then you can see the very end of the indexes have a little luminous pip on them. But I guess the hands is really all you kind of need, and they're not too bad. But again, not a Lume monster. You know, it's not going to be a dive watch. So there you go. All right, guys. So tell me what you think of this watch. Tell me what you think of Oris in general. I'd really love to know your thoughts on these watches, especially this brand. I've always liked Oris. I think you get a lot of watch for your money. And I think this Propilot kind of extends that legacy. I think you get a lot of watch for your money. These are not cheap watches. These are legit Swiss watches. So anyway, again, guys, head on over to Saltzman's Watches if you want to pick one of these up. Use my code MAV20 for 20% off your entire order. And that's about it for this one. And as always, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you click that notification bell if you like my content, and I hope you do. And I have another watch from Saltzman's coming up probably middle of next week. All right, guys, that's been about it for this one. I'll talk to y'all later. Take care. Bye-bye.